It's a great day here at Live It Up. Why? Because once again, Rhonda's here, and we're going to be talking about Equity First, but also this new project that she's got called The Haven. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We were laughing so hard that I had
I
to
know.
kind of compose myself. We have so much fun whenever you're around. Let's talk a little bit about Equity First, because that
Sure.
gave birth to this new project that you're doing.
Yeah, it did. So, Equity First Foundation, we're a financial literacy organization. So, our mission is to go into schools and community centers, churches, and a variety of other places and do as much education, resources, and awareness as possible around the topics of first-time home buying, student loan issues. It could be in reference to credit and budgeting. So more importantly, just making sure that people understand what's available to them, how to avoid pitfalls, and how to recover. So with that was the birth of our project, The Haven.
Knowing you for as long as I have, one of the things that I do know about you is that other people really, truly matter to you.
Yeah.
And you hate to see people suffering.
Oh my God.
So you want to fix things.
I do.
You're a fixer.
I do.
Okay. And people don't have to suffer. There are solutions, there are
Yeah.
possibilities, and you walk them through the whole process.
We do. And I think the most important thing, somebody the other day just said to me, it sounds like a really big undertaking. Why do you do what you do? And I said, because I care. And if everybody just picks one topic that they're really good at and they can share that information, then the whole world would be a better place. And for me, it's just so important that people understand the resources of finance. I grew up in a household with a single mom where I did everything on my own. I started from an early age. I learned early about money and what money means and how money matters and what that translates into as an adult. And I try to now foster those things to my children so that they could be prepared for their life, coming ahead of them. And so few people really have an understanding of what finances can do to you, good and bad. So again, like the clients that come to us, they're amazing people and they've been hit with hardships and life events that have triggered them to be where they are. And other families that we see, they just never had a good foundation and good footing for them to learn off of.
So no matter where you are on the footprint of the United States, they could call you and you could work with them.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
When they're local, there's nothing better than being interactive and face-to-face. It gives a new meaning to being able to work with your client.
Okay.
I get to see you. So many people, they're fishing for information. But if I'm able to sit with somebody and interact with them and look at their body language, it gives me a better sense of understanding to what kind of a client they're going to be for me.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
That's a really good
So
point.
when they're not
You're
as
kind of
local,
like a doctor, exactly.
well,
It's like that bedside manner kind of thing.
you have
wanna work with
actions
them.
and words.
Right.
Right? Actions and words. So if somebody can say all they want, but it's their actions that will dictate. So you can read that off of somebody's body language. And when clients are not with me and we do phone consultations or we do phone programming, it loses a little bit, but we do the best we can to achieve, success for them.
And being the other-centered person that you are, tell us about the Haven.
Oh.
You're excited,
So
right?
I
I've met
am.
before you too.
I am.
This is so
I am.
cool.
It's an amazing thing. So obviously we're a non-for-profit, and over the last several years, I've created a personal niche for myself, not just for my company, but for me personally, which was to spend more time working with non-for-profits and charity organizations, because there's a difference between making a poor economic decision and being hit with a life event.
Okay.
So I spent a lot of time working with families that have had these hardships, such as children that are sick, families where there's been a spouse that's passed away, or somebody that may have been dismembered and now they're on a permanent disability with maybe one leg. Use that as an example of somebody that we recently had. And these are big life events. So what the common denominator when speaking to them and getting engaged in their activities and hearing things from them is that they've never really had this wonderful opportunity to just take a break with their family and say, you know what, everything's going to be okay. So this thought came over me to say, wouldn't it be great to be able to send them away and have a little bit of respite time and to give them an opportunity where they're off of Long Island. So we are servicing the Long Island community here, where these families can come off of Long Island and be far enough away that they feel like they're on vacation, but not so far that they have to get, on a plane or a train. So with that came the birth of The Haven. The Haven is a 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom house right on the I want to say on the water. It's across the street of the water on Lake Oneida in a little town called Sylvan Beach, which is packed with amazing activities all year round. And our goal, and what we've been working on so far, is we've been working with other non-for-profits, charities, and support groups to work with those families and have each one of them choose a family or two, and they're going to be able to spend a no-cost, vacation to the family for a week.
52 different experiences.
Yep. So we're actually calling it, to all the organizations that partnered with us, we actually call it Club 52.
Okay.
Each charity gets a week. Sometimes it'll be a little bit more, a little bit less, depending upon ability. And as a family in need comes up. So we just got one from the Sassy organization. So a woman, amazing stories. And we, as a committee, will talk and discuss whether or not they're eligible. And if they meet our criteria, then we'll be able to send them away.
And I'm so happy to be part of it. When you first told me about the concept, a few years ago, and it's grown, and now it's here, and now it's a reality. And so Drake Media Network, we're proud to be affiliated with this, and it is fun to see it's happening. Like the furniture was delivered, the kitchen was remodeled.
The kitchen's coming in now as we speak.
The countertops today.
The countertops,
right?
the countertops are due in, and so it's getting there. Nothing's ever perfect, so we're a little bit off time, but our first family goes the week of June 1st.
Wonderful.
So we're super excited, and we need to get ready and do as much as we can to make them as comfortable as possible. Our goal is that they walk out of the car and they think about nothing. They don't have to think about strollers and umbrellas and coolers and all the little things that you think about when you go away. Just bring your family, bring your best spirit possible, and relax, enjoy, and have an amazing time.
Now, how can corporations make this better and make this dream even a bigger reality for people? How can people get involved?
Sure. So if somebody's interested in getting involved, obviously we're a non-for-profit at the end of it. But companies can get involved by partnering with our corporate program sponsorship project. They could also purchase a week. So if there's an organization that loves what we're doing, they could actually sponsor a week on behalf of one of these families. So we've had Investors Bank. They heard about what we're doing. Amazing local, not local bank, but growing on Long Island.
Yes.
There's 9 locations now, and they heard what we were doing, and they immediately purchased a week, and that week actually is being donated to a veteran organization. So they're excited to be able to send a bunch of the people from there away and give them the time that they deserve, and also just to kind of group together and have some bonding opportunity.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a shining star. I know
try.
you're very humble, but you're doing amazing things.
It's
and
just
you
what
continue
feels
to do
right.
so. I know, and you just don't stop. So keep shining bright, and thank you for all that you do.
Oh,
and
you're welcome.
thank you for being my friend.
Of course, anytime.
So cool. All right. Thank you for joining us. We hope that every time that you watch Live It Up, something inspires you, empowers you, makes a difference in your life. We're always here for you. You can reach out to me directly at liveituptvshow@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. It's why I do what I do. Stay tuned for more.